Hey guys, on here. Welcome back for another Mission Impossible Monday. Today we're going to be diving into Mission Impossible 3. This is the final film that I have at least at one point seen. This film I haven't seen since I saw it in the theater. I never watched it again since, but I do remember being my favorite of the three at the time, though I just don't remember much about it, except like one plot detail, and I believe I remember who the villain is. That's pretty much it. The details there within, I don't quite remember all that much. You know, it's been a long time, man. Don't hold it against me. I was still in high school at the time. I'm excited to get into this one. I really enjoyed 2, though it did kind of take a whole different direction. It was a whole different kind of enjoyment tonally from the first one. So far, I think that both entries have been a lot of fun. And I'm very curious to see, because I remember at least like the feeling that this kind of takes it back a little bit. Maybe a little more closely to what 1 kind of felt like. And then from what I've heard from you guys, it kind of set the stage for the franchise going forward as well. So I'm very curious to see what all I remember as we get through the watch and how it lives up and holds up now. So let's go ahead and get ready to dive in. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format. You just need your own footage to sync up the time codes and reaction the entire movie. Over there, you also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. And there's also a monthly community pick where you guys put forth suggestions and then vote on what movies I react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage. I try to make it worth your while since you're going to support the channel. But another way you guys can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping us out here on the channel. But with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into Mission Impossible 3.
We've put an explosive charge in your head. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah. Seymour Hoffman, man, rest in peace.
You put the gun down. I'm not talking to you like this.
That's your choice. 4.
Rabbit's foot's in Paris.
God, man, this is an intense opening.
I want to help you get whatever you want, but you got to do what's right. What you know is right.
10.
That is a very intense, bet you're wondering how we got here kind of thing. I think we wrap around to, obviously, we got to wrap around to figure out how we get in that situation. I just don't remember the resolution to it. Oh, okay. This is the first one with Simon Pegg, and I didn't remember Laurence Fishburne being in here.
Here. Oh, God. All right, Mom's dying to see you. Oh.
Hey, music by Michael Giacchino. All right.
I expect the same treatment very, very soon.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
Traffic has a memory. It's amazing. It's like a living organism. Freshen that up for you, or is it vodka martini? Yeah.
Trying to make traffic sound interesting. That's so fucking hilarious, knowing the truth.
It's not true. You make it sound like I've never dated. No one we liked. That is true.
Big old question is, does she know? And how much time has passed? Is this supposed to be time of release? Because this came out in 06, I think.
Hey, Quantica. Quantica.
Thank you. He heard that?
Did he hear it or did he read lips? Or both? Spycraft. Yeah, let me double check. I'm pretty sure this came out in 06. Yeah. This was my senior year, man.
I'm psyched that you're gonna be my brother, man.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second.
Me too, man.
Yo, Aaron Paul. He's a baby.
This is Ready Travel Resort.
Well, technically, this is a few years after he was in X-Files, though. 5 years after he's in X-Files. Uh-oh. Past creeping up on him.
We ran out of ice. Put it back in.
Nice.
Hi, Betsy.
Wait, did this just say it was written by JJ? It is. And Alex Kurtzman. But JJ and Robert Orci.
I usually go for the 900 ouncer. How's the party? Sorry I had to call you.
I recognize this guy, but I don't know his name.
I am always this close to begging you to stop training our people and get your ass back in the field, but that's not what you do anymore, and so I respect that choice. You know I
So
do.
the DOT, obviously the DOT thing is a cover. He's a teacher now. Kind of Top Gun like. This camera will self-destruct in 5 seconds. The gadgets in this shit, man, it's insane.
Go agent Lindsey Farris was captured
Oh, hey.
in a surveillance operation. This is the man she was tracking. His name is Owen Davian. Details are eyes only, but I can tell you that Davian's a black market.
Davian.
Let's call it my excellent engagement gift to you. We'll self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Ethan, and thanks again.
The message literally just assumes that he's going to agree to this. It's a good shot.
Am I ready?
Oh, was she one of his trainees?
During the party, I have to go to Houston for a night. Metro's having a public transport conference.
So last minute.
I know.
Unless that was code, I'm going to assume she probably has no idea what he's actually into, since he's been trying to, like, tape her back.
Welcome back, brother.
Oh yeah, who's the director on this one? I didn't even pay attention to that. Oh, JJ. Well, that explains the writing credit.
It's good to go.
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
You know I got your 6.
Hey, man. That's your job.
Learning that there's a series that kind of takes place before all this, whether it's canon or not, does kind of make me want to go back and watch that a little bit. I hate ball mouses, man, so much.
All 4 guns operational.
Good God.
This girl, what the hell do you see in her anyway?
You've never met her.
Yeah, and the way things are, I probably never will.
Second floor, northwest quarter.
Groundhog, that's you.
His life's gonna come crashing down unless Ethan's a really good actor, which he is for the roles that he does in this world. You know, with the masks and all that, you gotta have some kind of like poker face. Could be maybe not his wife in one of the super masks. It's a fake out. I don't know. I mean, hell, how do they even know that's actually her? How do you know anybody's actually anybody in this world, man? These masks make things so crazy.
Stand by to go live. On my mark.
Yeah, man, already this film feels a little bit more in line to what I would kind of expect. Good Lord. Oh my God.
Raider 1, you're clear, move.
Oh, that dude got destroyed.
You're gonna feel this.
Dude, I wonder what that actually feels like. Not the stabbing part of it, but like the kick in. Yeah, I know what it feels like when something naturally occurs, but like when you're like just like jammed into it. Is it like the same kind of shake up or shock to the system rather?
Observer, we're on the move. Wrap out. Evac in 90 seconds.
Roger that. Phoenix, get to the LZ now.
Roger, observer.
Can't be this easy, right? Oh, that's what messed up his nose later down the line.
Turn off your transmitter. Do it, Ethan.
Do we have another mole situation? Nice. Oh. Hell yeah. That was his last shot. God damn. The confidence. I think something's coming to me. I think I know how this ends. Again, I thought that about the last movie too, and I was completely wrong. Yeah, so far the editing and the way this is all shot is so much more relaxing. Yep. They talked about that in the in the beginning.
Let's do it. Move out.
Go! Yeah. They talked about there's a bomb in your head in the beginning, and I think this is the first time we see an example of that.
We have defibrillator.
He's gonna fry her head? Ah! Oh! Oh! Did that hit one? I couldn't tell. I hope not.
150, center for 150. Lindsey, I'm gonna short out the explosive in your hand.
I know they're not gonna be able to. I feel like they're not gonna be able to.
Give me the paddles.
Ethan. Thank you.
It's gonna happen. Mm. Yeah. Again, like the last one, I wasn't sure if I remembered something from another movie and thought it was this, but the moment she started talking about the head thing, it made me think back to one of the first lines in the film, and then I got that image of her in my head, like doing the thing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, at least I remembered something correctly this time. But fuck, man, I don't like that visual. I don't like that at all. It's so unsettling, especially like the dilation in her eyes, and it's just sickening.
Hey.
He's just gotta go home and pretend everything's fine.
I'm sorry. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm just doing it.
Does this turn into like a revenge run to complete the mission she failed because she got caught? I don't remember what gets him wrapped into it. I know she was like tailing Owen. What was his name, right? Owen Davian. And that DOT conference was... Please stop showing me that. God. Oh my lord.
We've got a corpse downstairs that says otherwise.
Oh.
Who's drawing these conclusions? Is it you?
I am, sir, based upon...
I'm not on you yet.
No.
I don't care if your daddy plays golf with the president. This is intelligence. So far, I haven't seen any.
Oh, God.
I've been trying to bring Davian down since the day that I got here. Do you know what I've got for it?
It's never been confirmed the Toxin 5 theft was...
Mr. Musgrave,
Shut
please don't
up.
interrupt me when I'm asking rhetorical questions.
Dude, Laurence Fishburne is like an expert of his craft, man.
I'm proud to say that you are the first that I've recommended for active field duty. Congratulations.
Wow.
Ready?
Dude, I'm getting emotional. Fucking Jesus.
I'm calling from Norfolk Mail Service. Lindsey Farris rents a post office box here. She sent you a piece of mail from Berlin and asked us to call you when it arrived. It came this morning.
Oh yeah, we never got to hear what she wanted to tell him off comms either.
And you're not looking in the right place.
Look, where the hell am I supposed to look? There's not much square footage to this
Why would
thing.
Lindsey send me a blank microdot?
I know. Why would Lindsey send you anything? You were her instructor, not a handler.
Not her handler. Her handler was the guy making all the excuse. If this was failed and he planned it, is he
Like my little sister.
in the bag?
And you never slept with your little sister, right?
Oh.
Hey, brother, if I don't ask you, who will?
I mean, that's a fair question.
Grab his friend. Yeah, well, I'm assuming it's like a code word for something he's about to sell to an unspecified buyer for $850 million. Maybe it's not a code word, maybe it's just a really, really expensive bunny appendage.
Did you brief Musgrave on this?
With me? No, not yet.
Good. Don't. What? Don't tell anyone about this.
It took me ages.
I keep thinking you just need time to tell me whatever it is that it's... But nothing in my mind makes sense.
Wow, she's with him despite knowing he's been shady about shit for a while. Attracted to the mystery.
What are you not telling me?
You know, what I imagine she would have to, like, feel the genuine nature of his love and all that, but that there's just something he's not ready to lay bare.
Tell me it's real. I mean us.
Hmm.
The vows you're about to take are not to be taken.
No.
And it is only to be dissolved by death. Do you have the rings?
I mean, he doesn't successfully retire, so I don't know if... Maybe it's her fate that I got mixed in with last one, but I could have swore Naya died. I still will stand by that. I could have sworn she died. No, DHL.
Now we've pissed off every Italian in Rome. Go do what you gotta do.
Was there supposed to be subtitles there or no? I mean, we can assume without them what was going on, but still. After the Rocky IV hubbub, I'm so nervous about that sometimes. A car just drove by and they would see like this.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Oh my god. Oh, they went from yelling at each other to being like, bye guys, see you next Tuesday. Wow. Okay, I was gonna say, if you tell me there's a sub.
ETA 30 seconds.
See you in 30.
Nice.
Alpha team moving into position.
Bravo standing by for transmission.
Of course, you have a cross bomb or tracker or whatever that's meant to be. Oh, it's just a locator, I guess, to tell them where to drill. So that they can plant a charge. Okay, good. Subtitles when I'm needed to, when they're needed to be seen. Oh. Oh, we're gonna see him make a mask. Whoa. It's like early 3D printing, kinda.
Look at me. I know what I'm talking about. And you know I know what I'm talking about.
How'd they get his vocal data, though? Dude, I mean, it's cool. I gotta admit it. It's really fucking cool.
In our job, there's always gonna be something between you
And then we're gonna
and
match.
the woman.
Nice. Oh no, we're at a halfway here.
Stop talking. This isn't about you, Ethan. And whoever this girl is, you're gonna end up
Oh,
messing
this
up her
is
life too.
wild.
Don't do it.
Oh wow, that
I got
transition.
married 2 days ago.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
That was really good.
Quiet. Read this.
Oh, that's how he's gonna get the audio.
Alpha, you're about to have a visitor.
Finish.
Is it a poem to get all the vowels and accentuations you would need?
Okay, go.
Fine, wait outside.
Oh, that little... Good God, man. That was so close. That was fun.
Sorry about your shirt.
That's no problem.
冇問題。
我酒店有洗手得嘅。
Oh, shoot. Startled me.
Follow me to the hotel.
Sir, would you like us to watch the case?
No. Nice job.
Thank you.
Nice.
Pull the car.
It's such a nice car.
Oh. Alrighty then. I mean, this is 2 back-to-back missions that seemingly went very well. A little too Raph.
You were aware of this operation?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
And good work.
Well, they did it to give him deniability, but he took it. Oh, wow, yeah. So this is payback was the opening.
You were apprehended carrying details of the location of something.
What's your name?
What is a rabbit's foot?
Who are you?
And who's the buyer?
You don't have any idea what the hell's going on, do you? I mean, you saw what I did to your little blonde friend at the factory, right?
Hmm.
Well, that was nothing. That was fun. That's fun.
Dude, he's so good. Jesus.
No, Ethan, don't do it. Please stop.
Well, we know he doesn't, but jeez. Dude, no wonder he wants to like fuck him up so bad.
What I'm selling and who I'm selling to is the last thing you should be concerned about. Ethan.
Gave him just enough. I still think what's-his-face is in on it. Dude, I hate that bridge.
Called Davian came from Brassel's office. It's Brassel.
No, it's
He's
not.
working with Davian. I think I'm being set up.
This is an X-Files situation. I've seen this play before. That was a drone. Oh, whoa. Ugh. Dude, this is intense as fuck, man. Dude, what kind of compound is that? I thought it was going to be like a spray-on plastic explosive or something like that. Come on, get him. Damn, really? Man, he burned through that clip so fast.
Drew you home. I tried your cell phone and there was no answer.
No, sorry. Hey, did your friend find you?
Uh-oh.
What are you telling?
Look, it's all good, man. I told him I didn't know where you were, and Julian might, and he should just try at the hospital.
Fuck.
Hi, it's Julian. Please leave me a message.
Oh yeah, we still don't even have a clue what rabbit's foot is.
I was wondering if you knew where I might find this patient.
Probably not. But I'll know who can. She left. Have you tried the East building?
Oh, wow.
Ethan, you had a watch last time I saw you. You have 48 hours starting at my mark.
Damn, man.
We need you to come with us.
Pete, what the hell is this?
We were told to bring you in.
Get ready to transport.
What? Oh, wow.
It's just,
Can read lips.
Take him to the holding cell.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Davian wants this revenge. He needs this rabbit's foot, so he needs him free. He's not going to be able to retrieve it for him if he's captured. I just don't buy this shit, dude. It's way too early for it to be pointing straight to good old Larry. It's an easy scapegoat. Nice! I like that. Throwing the phone to hit the button.
Hunt must be holding down the transmit button.
Smart. Oh, okay. They're actually housed at the DOT.
Don't kill me.
I'm sorry. How? Oh, well, duh. What's his face? Probably called his team.
Musgrave told us about Julia.
Musgrave, that's his name.
Access to the lab is by a private elevator. That can only be activated by persons inside.
All of it's surveilled by security cameras within the building.
What about the roof?
Always with the roof.
Langley was a cakewalk compared to this.
Nice line to added to that.
Ethan.
That's good. I think it's tall enough.
For what?
A fulcrum.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna swing? No. Bounce right off the roof.
Yes, I could.
And if you made it to the rooftop,
He's gonna slide down that roof.
Even at 162, you're pushing minimum height for a jump.
chute opens any lower than that and you're dead.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, he jumped out of a building just fine with a shoot in the last one.
Get the rabbit's foot back, grab Davian. Now, if I get out with Julia, we win. If I don't, then she's dead anyway. And so am I. No. God damn it.
Dude, his performance in this is really goddamn good, man.
Thank you for coming.
That's my job.
Coming. Yeah, he goes sliding down that, I'm pretty sure. One of those. Maybe both of them. Didn't Jackie Chan do a stunt on this building? Kind of doing like a similar thing? Maybe it was a different building. What the hell? It's got them looking the other way, that's for sure. Dude, Ethan is some kind of crazy, man. You gotta be to do shit like this. Oh. Dude, fuck that.
Okay.
The whole plan was to grab that thing at the bottom.
When I was little, I had a cat. He used to run away all the time. It was just a prayer I'd say to bring him home.
Teach it to me.
Mm.
I've got the rabbit's foot, but I can't make it to the roof.
What the hell do you mean you can't make it to the roof? Where are you?
Look up, look up, look up!
Oh my god! I kind of wish we would have seen what was going on inside. Damn, man, what the fuck? Please tell me somebody's sitting here working late. Oh, that's great. Well, it's hazardous material. That's great news. We're flying through the air holding that. Dude, he loves just falling inches from the ground, man. Not that this time it was by choice or anything.
Tell me when you get a signal. What are you doing?
Oh, nice. I love this shit, man.
We received intel that Haddam Salim Bahar was en route to Shanghai.
I'd love to see that intel. I'll be in my office.
You sneaky snake.
Drink it. No questions.
All right, and here we are.
Good morning.
Now here we are.
I'm gonna count to 10. You're gonna tell me where the rabbit's foot is. Or she dies.
I mean, he brought something.
10.
Yep, there's that fucker is.
You can't just open the canister. We had to make sure you brought the real thing. The rabbit's foot. Now we know.
Don't you touch her! Don't you touch her!
Wait, who the fuck did they just kill then?
Davian's translator.
Oh, what the hell?
Julia is still alive. Davian wanted to kill you both, but I convinced him otherwise. She can go on to have a life. As long as you tell me what was in Lindsey's message.
Yeah, he's trying to cover his ass.
Did you read it? Did anyone else?
Wow, he just ratted himself.
Could I be compromised at IMF? Ethan, did she buy that Brassel set her up? Did she buy that?
Yeah.
On behalf of the working families of our country, the armed forces, the White House, I'd had enough of Brassel and his sanctimony IMF executive director. You grabbed Davian like he wanted?
Fuck this guy, man.
U.S. Security Council will get a report by this time tomorrow. We're talking a military strike within a week. Our country will do what it does best. Clean up, infrastructure. Democracy wins.
Oh, fuck this guy.
You tell me, and Julia walks. It's the only play you have left.
Not till I hear her voice. No, she's alive.
Of course.
Dude, again, you can't trust that shit in this world. Oh, those fucking voice strips. Could be anybody.
Put her on.
Jules,
Ethan?
when we met, there was a lake near.
Oh, smart.
Wanaka. Please, Ethan.
Jules.
Ethan, I know you're...
Ooh.
Benji, it's me. Ethan. What? No. Really? I just looked it up. Okay, you're on Interpol's most wanted list, and that, by the way, is a spectacular list to be on.
If this all goes tits up, which it will, the location of that number is...
Shanghai. There, I just told you. Shanghai. I've just aided and abetted an enemy of the state.
Rooftop time!
Make a left, go 3/4 of a mile along the river.
I got it.
Yeah, run it! Run it!
Good. It's in the second building on your left. The signal bearings plus or minus 3 meters from the northeast corner.
I love that you could see him like plotting out his maneuvers in his head, like running through scenarios and... What the fuck? Nice! There she is! Okay, thank God. I honestly didn't remember how this one ended up. I was even less confident out there. Uh-oh, the bomb.
You have maybe 4 minutes left.
Why that long? Just a question.
I told you I was gonna kill you in front of her. But I'm gonna kill her in front of you.
Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's what made you did.
I lied.
Jesus. Yeah, Christian Bale his ass. Oh! Holy shit.
How did you find me? Please, Ethan, what the hell is going on?
Defibrillator. She's a nurse. Have her defib. I don't think we have time.
What's happening? What are you looking for? Gotta get out of here.
Would there not have been one back there in that room?
Ethan, who are these people? What the hell are we doing here?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we going to just straight up use cables?
Push this button. The empty bag falls out. Right here. Shove the other one in. Like the batteries in the flashlight in the kitchen.
Oh.
Why are you giving me a gun?
There could be others. If you have to use it, stay low. You identify your enemy. Point shoot. It's very simple. Point shoot. Good. I'm gonna die unless you kill me.
What?
Wait. I love you.
No. Oh, Jesus! He stabbed that fucker! Dude, what if that was like how he died? Like, well, he's already down right now. He's, dead. But like, when she accidentally slipped that trigger, it just popped him in one. Smart. Nice. Oh no.
Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 3 more of these things. I know he's alive, so come on. Get it done. I knew it.
You did that?
Point shoot.
I work for an agency. It's called IMF.
What does that stand for?
Impossible Mission Force.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding.
Just want to show my appreciation for your work. Call it reparations for anything I might have put you through. You should know the White House has contacted me. Now, there's a job that they are very interested in speaking with you about.
Thank you. But, I have a lot to think about.
You aren't considering quitting, are you, Ethan?
Considering going on my honeymoon.
Have fun.
Hey, one thing. The rabbit's foot. What is it?
Promise me you'll stay, I'll tell you.
I'll send you a postcard.
Fair enough.
No. Guess we'll never know. Oh, they got to meet. They freeze frame. Okay. Yep. Still my favorite. I remembered it being my favorite, and I stand by that, man. Out of the 3, again, because I've only seen the first 3, but out of the first 3, I think this is by far my favorite. My God, it had everything. It had spectacle, it had the stunts, it had the action, had some stellar acting, great tension, that gritty realism, like you felt the weight, you felt the stakes, even more than in the first film, I would say. But then again, you know, he was on the run, he had to prove his innocence, you know, they was just being hunted every step of the way, so it still had a lot of that, like, to the whole thing. But like this, there's literally a ticking clock involved. He had so long to get this thing, so long to get over there, and then we had the opening that would just set the stage for where we're going to be once we catch up to that point. And it was just so well done. I mean, you really set the emotional core of it right out of the gate with that shot of him waking up. And then there's some really visceral just imagery within this, like how Keri Russell gets conked out, man, was, I mean, that image alone, once I started to get into the movie, once they brought up the nasal bomb thing, it was weird how it happened too, because like as the extraction was coming about, once I saw who it was, because I forgot who played the character until we finally saw them, and I was like, oh, once her face was shown to us for the first time, it's like that image of her twitching out, like that moment where you just see her brain fry and she just spasms and her eyes go the other way. That flashed right into my head, because I think that stuck with me for a hot minute when I saw it in theaters too. I don't remember what happened to Jules, so I didn't know if that was a fake out or not. I feel like they wouldn't have killed her if we were going to build all the way back up to that moment anyway. I did start to remember again the Shanghai building jump. Aside from that, man, a lot of it was pretty freaking fresh. I'd say about 85% of this I really didn't remember at all, which made it so much fun to watch again. It was just, I had so much fun with this, man. Like the way they did their little missions. We got like how many little like infiltrations in this? We got like 3 throughout the whole run of this, and they were each very unique. We had a larger team, and every member of it had a part to play as well. It was just entertaining, man. And Philip Seymour Hoffman just brought this gravitas to this villain that was very different from the ones we have had up until this point. I know he wasn't fleshed out much. Like, we got the most surface level understanding of who he is, but it's just the way that Philip Seymour Hoffman carried himself that sold this character as such a threat. Just how calm he was when he woke up in that plane, and how he didn't give them an inch. He never gave them anything, only just promises to what he was going to do next in retaliation. And he delivered on all of those promises until Ethan was able to finally get the upper hand. I don't know. I found that wild. And plus, he had his own little inside man as well within the IMF that helped. You know, so it was just a little bit of a blend of a lot of elements between the first and this. Though I do think this one definitely had a much darker, grittier, down to the earth tone, even compared to the first film. It had a lot of the gunplay, it had a lot of the action, it had a lot of the energy that 2 had, but it had a lot of the intrigue and the intricacies that came with the first film, blended them nicely, but then added this weight, this ever-present tension throughout. And obviously with I think the color grading, the camera work, the cinematography in general, and just the overall direction really made this just almost kind of like pulse pounding watch from beginning to end. And we could actually see what was going on. The editing never once took me out of the film at all, where I think the other film, like 2, was like very much felt like an homage to like the John Woo type films. It definitely gave me Face Off vibes, like John Woo Face Off vibes, and some more 90s, 2000s era kind of action sticks, where it was just honing up, dialed into the action, and that's all fine and dandy, and I love that kind of stuff, and that's what I did love about 2. I do enjoy 2, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. For any fans of 2, there may be, but it feels the least like what my idea of this franchise is. And again, my idea of this franchise hinges purely on these 3 films and my bystander's perspective of what I've seen from trailers in the other one. I don't know. We could veer back in play around with that here and there in the other entries, but we'll get to those and we'll talk about those when they happen. But I like the seriousness that this took with it. And it doesn't mean that it didn't have its lighthearted moments. You still had the banter with him and his wife. You still had the banter with him and Luthor. You had Simon Pegg in here being a nice little moment of reprieve and relief in such these tense moments that wasn't out of place. It felt normal and natural given the circumstances. Laurence Fishburne, I don't know if he comes back or not. I know Ving Rhames and I think Simon Pegg hang out for a while in the franchise. I don't know if they're there to the current one or not. I don't know how long they make it, but I'm pretty sure they hang around for a hot minute. Laurence Fishburne, I'm not sure about, but again, he also brings this presence in, and they tried to make him out to be this scapegoat like they did with Henry Czerny, but it just didn't quite work for me. And personally, that's just because I've seen that done before. Almost exactly to the T in an X-Files episode with the director of the FBI having their desk phone used to set them up for as the inside mole kind of thing. And also just like when it happened, when we had like 35 minutes, almost 40 minutes of the movie still left to go. And so just structurally. But I loved it. I don't care. I loved it. And I liked all of the action sequences. I liked all of the set pieces. I think Tom Cruise was acting his ass off. His team was great. And even though Jules, like, for not knowing jack shit about him other than his personality, which at the end of the day is the most important, but you kind of want to know what you're getting involved with. She put a lot of faith for someone she knew was holding stuff back. And she just didn't know it was something nuts like this. I'm honestly surprised she didn't think that he was like a criminal of all things. She knew something was up, but she didn't ever seem to suspect that maybe like he was cheating or anything, that when he was just taking these random back-to-back like vacations out of town. So like, I don't know. There was a lot of, it just begs the question of like, but then again, like they set up in the beginning, it's just like, oh, nobody's as interesting or holds her interest. How did this guy manage to rein in Jules? So like, I'm just wondering like about all that. Anyway, it's whatever. It is what it is. And then her little brother being freaking Aaron Paul was great. You know, he was also in the final season of X-Files at the time, season 9, not the final season, I guess, since they had the revival season. But in 2001, he was in an episode of X-Files, which was fun. So that also reminded me of that. This was, 5 years after that episode aired? And then, of course, he would go on to do Breaking Bad. This one definitely holds up. I think they all hold up just fine. But I think this one just, like, I don't know. I think it took it to another level, in my opinion, if we were just following the first three. Like, the first one is iconic. Those moments that just echoed and stuck around in the cultural zeitgeist, you know, the dangling from the wire. So much so that they, so far, 3 for 3 has had him dangling from wires almost in repetition of that moment. And just the intricacies of them developing the plan, reviewing the plan, and then executing the plan and seeing how they adapt to hang-ups, shake-ups, and all that kind of thing. It's fun seeing like all these different takes on it. 2 definitely has a wildly different tonal shift in there, but like it still fits in nicely, I think, overall. Like I said in the previous reaction, it's very much a product of its time. It definitely stands out on its own. If you're looking at each one of these, they definitely have their own visual and tonal imprint that is unique to it. Like, I don't feel like any one of them is the same, but this one is a little closer to the first in, you know, the kind of vibe that it gave off. But yeah, man, I adored this one so much. The only thing I would ask for in retrospect would actually be a little more fleshing out of Philip Seymour Hoffman's character. A little more time with him, a little more presence. And that's something we got a lot of in 2, I'll give it that. Even though I still wish we would have gone more into that because I feel like there was a whole setup that we were missing and motive that we were missing. But Ambrose, we got a lot of Ambrose. And Ambrose he was a fun villain, man. He was like I said in the previous one, he was like an anti-Ethan. And it was fun seeing those two go off against one another because they knew how each other was going to think. This was like Ethan going off against a Yellow Jacket's nest, and he just kicked out the queen bee, and it was like, I'm going to fuck you up now. Ethan had to come up to the plate. That's even a fair analogy. Close enough. Close enough. But I would have liked just a little bit more. I would have liked a little bit more with the villain. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with this movie. It's my favorite right now, and maybe we'll do this as we go along. There's only 6 of them, so it shouldn't be too difficult at the moment until I get to 7, obviously. But right now, I'd probably have to go 3, 1, 2 is my current ranking. And again, just because 2 is at the bottom doesn't mean I didn't enjoy 2. It's just something has to be at the bottom. But yeah, man, I had fun with this one. What did you guys think? What did you feel going into this when you first saw it? I would love to know. And how does this stack up? What did you rank along with me? You know, I know a lot of you have seen the rest of them. Just do the first 3. As we add them on, I want to see how things change as each entry comes out. I think that'll be interesting. I think that'll be fun. But guys, what'd you think? Let me know. Sound off the comments. I'd really love to hear from you guys. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because from here on out, I've not seen any of these things outside of maybe a few glimpses of the trailers here and there. I know Henry Cavill's in one and he cocks his arms and it was cool as fuck in the trailer. But outside of that, that's all. That's all I got. With that said, man, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sher, Ryan Karen, Yuri Kurtzman, Margaret Grace, Melito, Rob Magiano, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, and Eric Official. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.